Yeah, thank you for joining the morning show. Every Monday and Friday, last Monday was Columbus Day, so we were off. And today we are kicking off or finishing our week of this week on October 18th, 2024. We did it. We did it. And here we are at the end of our workday. And I finally get to show you the little cute, awesome dude. And let's hear it from this little guy because he says it the best. All right. We are waiting. Okay, so it's not coming up, but it is all good. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I don't think you guys could hear him. All right, here we go.
Singing so funny.
Why?
Because
One more time. Boo! Hold on a second. Let's do it again. So cute. Let's play it again.
All right, tell your joke.
what
Technical difficulty again.
is singing so funny?
Why?
Because
Okay, he just said it best. All right, he just said it best, and we're gonna leave it. It looks like that video is never gonna get played. But anyway, your browser lost connection on your screen audio. Okay, all good, all good. The show must go on. Thank you again for joining me. If you have some dad jokes, of course, please send them over to us. We greatly appreciate it. I am back with my mug. I did not evacuate. I am home. Obviously, things are still terrible in North Carolina and all of that Helene and Milton has done. But it's so good to be home. I'm so grateful to be home. I know so many people have lost their property. I hear about some people living in tents in North Carolina. But this is Pete's Coffee. And I bought my sister's creamer, which is this, it's a vanilla, non-dairy, of course. I think it's almond and coconut milk. So it's very, very delicious. And it goes so good with the Pete's coffee. And speaking of coffee, of course, we got check out the mugs there if you want to support us. That will be so awesome. And if 11 bucks too much, look what we got. But we need to talk about this. These are stickers. How do you like it? How do you like that little TV? I figure it's like, old school TV. Let me know in the comments if you think it's cute or if maybe you're like, listen, Patty, I designed way better stickers. Send me your contact. Although I do have two, actually three illustrators, and but I would love to hear your ideas. So thank you so much for joining. And let's see, this is another video I've been trying to share, and I found even another couple. And anyway, I'm just gonna let's see. Hopefully, the audio will work, and if it doesn't, his name is Jamal the Creative. So hopefully, we'll get to. All right, so let's see if we can hear his stuff in here. Um, when your wife is your best friend. I don't know why you can't hear the laugh. You could only hear the tapping. There it is. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. But can you relate? You know, like that laugh that is so deep, like for a few seconds. This is such an epic cover. For a few seconds, um, you can't hear anything. It's like let me make it big. I mean, this is just a reaction. I just absolutely love it. Like it's like, and then you laugh. I just love that. Guys, if you're married or not married, you have a bestie or whoever, you are able to crack up, man, it's a blessing. All right, here's the other one that I've been trying to show for a while, but we've been having technical difficulties. This is an idea of in case you run out of power and you're like looking for or whatever. Maybe you're done with electronics and you want to do some fun family games and you are sick and tired of doing um oops, sorry, I'm playing Jamal again. Jamal the creative, with his wife cracking up, with his bestie cracking up. But let's see if it show us this one, about doing a family event with no electronics, just pure creative things. Just grab anything from the house. This is Brother of Color is his name, the creator or the of this video. Okay. Yes, get your money. I love it. Shout out. Shout out to the daughter who just collected. I don't know, were those 20s? My screen here is super small. Were there 20s or hundreds? I'm pretty sure that it was planned out, but it was really sweet. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. All right. Let's go to birthday shout outs because it's one of my favorite things. So this one goes to our realtor, our broker, the broker really, because our realtor was Sandra. So it is Shamir, or it was Shamir's birthday yesterday. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you so much for teaching us so much about our home, the market, and just really going the extra mile when you came to help us move some stuff to the storage. All the way from Queens to Staten Island, you and Sandra came, and because we were so overwhelmed with so many things and we needed to get out, and you provided a solution. Like, you stated the problem, guys, gotta go, and then you offer your help. So we're so grateful for that. And of course, all about connection, and today's topic is about reading, and this is one of my absolutely favorite movies, one, and then moments, like little certain scenes or even shots that it could be even like nobody could say anything, but these are like some of those scenes that kind of stay with you. They're like little seeds that are planted in your heart. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. Well, this is one of them. When I saw this movie, I don't think I had met Jimmy, but all I knew is that I wanted to create a space where we could like learn things. I know for Jimmy and I, like, I read like to learn, right? I'm not much of the fiction. I do it, and when I do it, it's really cool. It does relax me. It does take my mind off, and I fall right asleep. It's really my sleeping thing, but I love reading to learn and grow. And he loves reading to relax. And so this picture right here, it's like two different people, right? Two different sofa, two different couches, and two different books, two different personalities. If you've seen the movie Up, and I love that because together it's like being in the same space, even as your individual, as yourself. It's really cool. And today I want to transition. And so my shows are always about little challenges that I give myself. And what are some of the benefits when you're reading something in a group? And so that is what we're gonna share today. And so, like, the first thing that comes to mind is like how I really just start sparking conversations, or like, actually the word is deeper, right? Like, we kind of like start shallow, very basic things, and then people start opening up, right? Like, whether this is in a book club or you're like in this picture studying with college friends, like, you could just go through the layers when you're doing this in a group. And it's because something somebody says could spark something, right? Like, whether an idea or a feeling or both. And so it's one of the reasons I love. I mean, it is frustrating when like some college students don't do their work, but it's so nice when you find the right group and everyone's playing their role. But there is something about conversation, because there's some assignments that are really your grade depends on the conversation that you're having within the group, right? We could always fast forward into deeper conversations into, like, let's say it's a book club. And so there's something in there that somebody said that could spark something deeper in the conversation besides, oh, it was good, right? It was nice. Whatever you want to, like, however we start in a group, right? Like, we could go deeper. So that's the first one. The second one on why it's so important is the expanding perspective. I love this picture. I found this in Canva. Shout out to Canva. Because it's actually, let me put it bigger, only because they're paid. I know they're paid actors. Okay, I got it. They're paid actors. However, the diversity in this library looks like, and because they're different, and you are doing this in a group, allows for us to expand, right? Not because when I say that only because, man, have I grown up with a certain mentality, whether that was in college and institutions in my family. And when I decided to, like, expand on a perspective that I never thought I will be open to, because in my environment never allowed it, I really did feel stretched when, let's say, this guy is like pointing something out, right? And it's one of those things about when we read in a community that could help us grow. Expansion means growth. If we're not growing, we're dying. Whatever, Tony Robbins. But is it true? Sometimes we need to be still. Anyway, so expanding perspective, growing, allowing other people to share their perspective can help us question or add. I would say add to the conversation too. So either you're expanding or you're helping with questions, not statements, for other people to expand their perspective and see that there are two sides of the coin. Or Jimmy will say, actually, there's more. He'll start doing the edge, right? Every part of the edge, which is so cool. So shout out to Jimmy. Thank you, honey, for really helping me expand my perspective with your questions. because questions pull and a conversation, statements they push. So I'm sharing this because I'm reminding myself of how cool it is to do things in community, read in community, whether it's a book club, a Bible study, whatever, right? Like, what are these benefits of reading together? And so, thank you, Mr. Zito. All right, so the next one I got here is how it enhances understanding. And sometimes you reading, someone else listening, it without interruptions, without so much here in the previous slide, without our perspective, but just listening. um for me, it does enhance, like maybe it's like what I mean by enhance is more how sometimes silence in a group or from others really helps to make you feel understood. uh Tell me if that is something you experience, right? And so, and it's not only that, right, but it's like as you're reading, as things are quiet, you're also picking up things because it's quiet, right? You're also picking up what the author is really trying to get across, like what the author's point is. And so I love, love, love this picture because it looks like, I don't know, for me, it looks like a dictionary. I love when we decided to turn off electricity in our house and shut off electronics, I'm constantly asking Jimmy, what is XYZ, right? He's like, I'm not Alexa. So then I constantly ask Alexa about things. But when electronics is off, we pick up a dictionary. Remember those things? And something about reading it out loud, this picture reminds me when I'm reading certain things, or let's say Jimmy and I disagree in something. No, I think this is that. Oh no, I think this is. Oh, let's pull up the dictionary. Let's just see what the dictionary says, like as a guide, or as another, like a common ground, like something we could agree. So this picture reminds me of just that. Learning, having the person listen while you're reading, I do feel it does enhance understanding of what the author's trying to say, or if it's a dictionary, or what to look for some common grounds in there. So, and then last but not least, I love this one. It's the cover of this show. And I know last week we also talked about how easy it is for children to ask other kids for their name. Oh, by the way, we have not seen Auntie all this time. I'm getting a little worried. I have not seen her walk her puppies. Hopefully this weekend. And we've been out every day looking for her. We know the building where she lives, but we have not seen Auntie. So for right now, she's still Auntie. Let me know if you actually did that challenge and asked somebody else for their name. I did find out somebody else's name, which I had forgotten, and her name is Renee, and that is Angela's wife, who held our key and checked on our apartment. All this to say, and I would love to end this topic here in reading community, is let's look at them. They are in a park smelling fresh air. They're just so out there. So like they're sharing. It looks like one of the girls is reading. Guys, try it out. I love reading out loud in a group, and that silence is really fun. Maybe you're the other person. You actually love to listen to somebody else read. Try it out, either one. But they are, and all the little kid like holding his head. I just love this picture. Let's be like children. Let's share. Let's make it more enjoyable, whether you're joining a book club, you're studying a book club, whether it's like a Bible study kind of atmosphere, or whether it's in a library, it's some kind of event, some kind of discovery. let's try it out. And that's definitely going to be that cow coming. But I do, before we go, I want to go to the next section, which is the action taker. Okay, she has no idea I'm going to do this, but I had a friend in college, that posted something about the getting prepared for Hurricane Milton, and I shared my link, right, so she could share the checklist, and she did just that. So this action taker is Barbara Claudio, who was really out there in Facebook trying to tell people, like, just like a quick list of what they could do right now. And she also shared it in her social media, shared the checklist and the link to the blog. So thank you for taking action for yourself and for your friends and for your family. So kudos to you. So thank you, Miss Barbara. All right, so let's wrap it all up. We had a few just the benefits, why it's so important to read in the community. So grab a group, join a group, or if a group is a little way out of your schedule, how about the hubby or the wife and the kids, and just pass the book around, have them read, ask them questions. Hey, how do you feel to read it out loud to all of us, right? How did it go? And these could be some great sparking conversations that you can have. That is the cow of the week. Grab a group, like I would say 2 or more. If you don't have children, like, we're gonna grab our dog. No, I'm just kidding. I actually want to, like, join a book club. I'm saying all this because I do want to join a book club, and so here in Orlando. So if you have a book club in Orlando, please give me a shout out. I would love to join you. Yeah, so I'm looking for a book club. So all this is inspiring me to join a book club very soon. So especially during the holidays, how cool to be holding your latte or your mocha, whatever people drink in the winter. I don't have like a favorite drink, but anyway, let's go out there. Whether you're gonna do what I'm gonna do, join something, give it a try. Read something out loud while people are listening. Let me know how that goes, or how is it listen to somebody else read out loud, right? Does it enhance understanding? Is it expanding a perspective? Let us know. Guys, thank you so much for joining. For those who have joined in YouTube, on Facebook, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. As always, we want to expand our YouTube, so make sure you're giving it a like. Make sure you are sharing this with friends, to make sure that they're joining us with these challenges right there. Hey, I just stole that from my thumbnail, people. Hey. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate for those who joined the live. I also appreciate those who tell me they watch the reruns. You know how happy that makes me? Just the word reruns. It makes me very happy, guys. Thank you. Thank you.